I want to give all honors and praises to YAHAWAH, BaHashem, YAHAWASHI, BaHashem, QADASH. And we give another double honors to the apostles and elders in GreatMillstone who have taught me this truth and who rule well. Enough respect and salutations like that to you, Akim, who's pushing his word in sincerity and in truth. This is the brother Malachi, and I'm coming here today with a little video that I just seen from the brothers page, GMS 51 Street and 7. And it says, it was just a little clip that he had. His new robot makes soldiers obsolete boss town dynamics. So when I got into the video, I seen how they had, how Esau, he has his, I'd never seen, it's something that I thought I seen something on the movie. And I knew he had this technology, but for me to really see it, I mean, it really hit home. It's like I knew he had the technology, but now this video that I'm about to play, it shall really open up the eyes. And hopefully, if it's just the sincere brothers out there and the people that's out there in the world, and they happen to run by this video and they see it, they can see that this man is not playing. This man has everything in order. I mean, he's ready to go ahead and make the slaughter. He's ready. And this is the Most High. He's given Esau this technology. This is his blessing. The sword. The sword. This is his blessing. Let me see if I can get that in. Well, we'll get that, but I'm gonna go ahead and play the video right quick. Enjoy. can see they got more robots. They got more experiments. Stuff that you see, that you think that you see in the movies. This is what Esau has. Let's go ahead and let me get a new tab right quick. We're gonna get that scripture in the book of Genesis. So, this is the book of Genesis, chapter 27 and verse 37. It reads, "And Isaac answered and said unto Esau, Behold, I have made him thy Lord, and all his brethren have I given to him for servants, and with corn and wine have I sustained him. And what shall I do unto thee, my son?" So this is Isaac at the time. He's giving, he had gave Jacob. He had gave Jacob the blessing, and now this is Esau's asking, is there anything for him? All right. So we're gonna read on some more. Verse 38. "And Esau said unto his father, Hast thou but one blessing, my father? Bless me, even me also, O my father. And Esau lifted up his voice and wept." So at this time you have Esau, he's crying. He's crying because he sees that he's gonna have to be in subjection to under his brother. All right. Verse 39. I mean, as the prophecy states in Genesis 25, when it said, I'm trying to remember. When it was when it was about Rebecca. I'm trying to remember about Rebecca, and I'm about to get that in Genesis 25. I want to go off. Let me get that right quick. I don't want to butcher the scriptures. So this is the book of Genesis 25. And here it is, the book of Genesis 25 and 23. "And the Lord, YAHAWAH, said unto her, Two nations are in thy womb, and two manner of people shall be separated from the bowels, and the one people shall be stronger than the other, and the elder shall serve the younger." So this is the prophecy, that the elder should serve the younger. That was the blessing that Jacob had over Esau. So Esau has to serve his brother. Now, this is verse 39. "And Isaac his father answered and said unto him, Behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth, and of the dew of heaven from above. And by thy sword shalt thou live, and shalt serve thy brother." See how the scriptures link up? Back in 25 and 23. And it reads on, "And it shall come to pass, when thou shalt have the dominion, that thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck." And Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him. And Esau said in his heart, "The days of mourning for my father are at hand, then will I slay my brother Jacob." So you're gonna see Jacob is gonna be swallowed up. So let's see while Esau's planning, while Esau has everything in motion. Now let's see what the hell Jake is doing. This is an old video clip. I just pulled it up. Let's look at what Jake is doing while Esau's planning to kill him.
And if you done came out the park, then we all gonna get right. That part.
Damn
boy,
shame.
you came in this park.
Look at
You know I
Jake.
done came in this party. And if you done came out the party, then we all gonna get right. That party. Party on that dance floor. That dance floor. 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 Party on that dance floor. It's time for us to get right. Let your hair down, cause tonight is your night. Don't worry about no problem, cause God has got your back. Throw your hands in that air if you know you got that sack.
Alright, man.
It's a summer.
You see what the hell Jake is doing, man. They defiling the bodies. You got the women out there horn. Got the damn red lipstick on, damn makeup, the damn eyelashes. She out there trying to get her man. Probably finna go commit adultery with another man. All nothing but manner of sin. They having fun. They think that Esau is not gonna come after them. They in for a rude awakening. So take 25. So let's get into the book of Ezekiel, chapter 21 and verse 9. And it reads, Son of man, prophesy, and say, Thus saith the Lord Yahawah, say, a sword is sharpened, and also furbished. It is sharpened to make a sore slaughter. It is furbished that it may glitter. Should we then make mirth? So it's a rhetorical question. He said, should you then make more mirth? Salakia. Should we then make mirth? You see how Jake was. They in the club. They having fun. They smoking. They drinking. Oh man, they living it up right now. But the Most High is saying to prophesy. Tell them that a sword is coming. A sword is being sharpened right now. It's also being furbished. You can see it. They probably have. I mean, that was I believe that was an older video. I don't know if it was in 2019, but you can see the technology is increasing by the minute. It's getting furbished. It's getting sharpened. It's getting so sharpened that it's going to be perfected. Esau is going to perfect that robot. You're going to be seeing robots going around, jumping in, pulling people out of their beds. It'll probably even talk to you. This man has the blessing of the sword. He's going to live by the sword. He's going to have the dominion. He already has the dominion, but he's going to even have it more at that time. Jake out there fucking partying and having fun, but this damn devil, man, he got all type of, Salakia for the rude language, but he got all type of things already in place. You can see he getting ready to come against the Israelites, but our people still out there doing the same thing. Even that's an older video, guess what? They were probably doing that last night, doing that a couple nights ago. It don't matter. They doing it every night. They are in mirth. So let's read on. It contemneth the rod of my son as every tree, and he hath given it to be furbished, that it may be handled. This sword is sharpened, and it is furbished, to give it into the hand of the slayer. Who's the slayer? Who is the slayer? Right here. The days of mourning for my father are at hand. Then I will slay my brother Jacob. I mean, damn. The 2/3, man, they gotta go, man. They can't see. They cannot see. They are in total darkness. So the Most High saying he got his sword ready, man. His sword is ready, man. Let's read that again. Right here. This sword is sharpened, and it is furbished, to give it into the hand of the slayer. Who's the slayer? This is Esau. Let's read on verse 12. Cry and howl, son of man, for it shall be upon my people. Who is the people? It shall be upon the children of Israel, the 2/3, the wicked people that do not want to repent and turn back to their power. It reads on, it shall be upon all the princes of Israel. Terrors by reason of the sword shall be upon my people. Smite therefore upon thy thigh, because it is a trial. And what if the sword contemn even the rod? And it shall be no more, saith the Lord power. Though, therefore, son of man, prophesy and smite thy hands together, and let the sword be double the 3rd time. He's talking about this time. The sword of the slain. It is the sword of the great men that are slain, which entereth into their private chambers. I have set the point of the sword against all their gates. Meaning, at any direction, all through their neighborhoods, they're not gonna be able to run nowhere. Esau is gonna have everything blocked off. You can see why Trump, he's starting to build that wall. If that wall comes up, trust me, you're gonna see, man. You are gonna see, man. It's finna be crazy out here, man. You finna see bodies drop left and right. So, lost my place. Let's just read that again in verse 14. Yeah, 14. Though therefore, son of man, prophesy and smite thy hands together, and let the sword be double the 3rd time. The sword of the slain. It is the sword of the great men that are slain, which enters into their private chambers. Verse 15. I have set the point of the sword against all their gates, that their heart may be faint, and their ruins be multiplied. It is made bright. It is wrapped up for the slaughter. Woo! We need to read on some more. Go thee one way or other, either on the right hand or on the left, whithersoever thy face is set. Verse 17. I will also smite mine hands together, and I will cause my fury to rest. I, the Lord Yahawah, have said it. So we can see the Most High, he's tired of his people, man. 2/3, the wicked 2/3 of his people, he's tired of them, man, because they reject the knowledge. They don't want to come to the truth. So this is the book of Hosea, chapter 4 and verse 6. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me. Seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy God, I will also forget thy children. You can see the Most High have forgotten them. They're all in the club. They're all in gross darkness. Man, he ain't looking for them, man. Because they're not trying to come back. They have to suffer. I mean, I can go into a lot of scriptures to get really deep. But I don't want to make this lesson too long. Maybe I can set that up for another one later on. This is verse 7. As they were increased, so they sinned against me. Therefore will I change their glory into shame. So while they had glory at one point in time, they are in shame. You can see them. The women, they're shameless. You can see the men, they're out there shameless. Everything is all out of order. So therefore their glory is down to shame. Therefore, they have to eat the fruit of their own way. So this is the prophecy of Zechariah chapter 13 and verse 8. It reads, and it shall come to pass. It's meaning a future a time. Alright? That in all the land, saith the Lord Yahawah, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the 3rd shall be left therein. So the 2 parts there, the 2 parts therein that shall be cut off and die is what you just seen in the video. You seen in the video that the women, they're just out there having fun. Everybody, they're just in mirth. Those people, those are the wicked 2/3. They do not want to come back to the Most High. They have forgotten the Most High. They don't even want to come. They're done. They're through. They are finished. The Most High got a sword, it's sharpened, and it's ready for them. They're going to have to know everything by death, by pain. So it reads, Salakia, but the 3rd shall be left therein. And what's the 3rd? That's the hopeful elect. That is the elect, Salakia. You got the 144,000 that's in that 3rd. They're going to be saved. They're going to have to go through that fire. So let's read in verse 9. And I will bring the 3rd part through the fire, and will refine them as silver is refined, and will try them as gold is tried. They shall call on my name, and I will hear them. I will say, it is my people, and they shall say, the Lord Yahawah is my power. So we're going to see. There's always a time for everything. So let's get the book. We'll close out on this. And this is the book of Ecclesiastes 3. And we'll stop at 4. To everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under the heaven. A time to be born and a time to die. A time to plant and a time to pluck up that which is planted. A time to kill and a time to heal. A time to break down and a time to build up. A time to weep and a time to laugh. A time to mourn and a time to dance. And we're going to start by 11. Salakia. Some meat on this bone. Hold on. We'll stop at 15. It reads, he hath made everything beautiful in his time. Also he hath set the world in their heart, so that no man can find out the work that the Most High maketh from the beginning to the end. I know that there is no good in them, but for a man to rejoice and to do good in his life. And also that every man should eat and drink and enjoy the good of all his labor. It is the gift of the Most High. So it's always a time. We understand that you can go out, you can enjoy your time just a little bit, but you have to look at the times that we're in. You can see the uproars of the people. You can see, you can clearly see the video that I just had with Esau and the robot. His technology is growing. He's pushing the RFID chip. You can see ID 2020. Rumors of wars. This is not a time to really be out there partying, having fun. So let's read on some more. It is the gift of the Most High for you to eat and drink and enjoy some of your labor, but look at the times that we're in. Verse 14, I know that whatsoever the Most High doeth, it shall be forever. Nothing can be put to it, nor anything taken from it. And the Most High doeth it, that men should fear before him. That which has been is now, and that which is to be hath already been, and the Most High requires that which is past. Well, let's read this to 17, Salakia. And moreover, I saw under the sun the place of judgment, and Salakia, that wickedness was there. We can see that the wickedness is here. It's everywhere. Everyone is in gross darkness. But the Most High have called the true men of the Lord out of that darkness for a chance of repentance. So let's read. And the place, Salakia, that wickedness was there, and the place of righteousness is what you see right now. The men of the Lord that's pushing His word in sincerity and in truth. Me doing this video, going out on the highways and byways, learning, changing my ways, putting off that old man, trying to seek the righteousness, even though we know that our righteousness is as filthy rags unto the Most High. We try. But you can see 2/3 of our people, they not trying, man. They love that darkness. They love that wickedness. And it reads on, that iniquity was there. Verse 17, I said in mine heart, the Most High shall judge the righteous and the wicked, for there is a time there for every purpose and for every work. We're going to end it right there. It's a time for every purpose and for every work. And everything that you've done in your past lives, all the way back from the beginning. The children, they're going to have to punish for everything that they've done all the way into this generation. This is the last and final generation. We can see the prophecies happening. It's clear. You can see it. It's ready. Everything's popping up. It's like popping like popcorn. But we're not there yet. Even though it tarried, wait for it. Roughly paraphrasing. But it's coming. And it's going to come so hard. It's going to come so fast that our people are going to bug out. 2/3 going to have to get cut off. And trust me, I don't think that any of the men of the Lord are going to even shed a tear. Why should we? They keeping us here, man. They not trying to turn back to the Most High, and we trying to get up out of this mess. So Lord willing, we are one of those men that we can get up out of this mess. So hopefully everyone was edified from off this video. Hopefully it wasn't, too long. But you can see that Esau, he's ready. He has the blessing. This man is ready. He's ready to make war. It's going to take a lot of faith in these days in order for you to get through, to push through to the end. All right? So hopefully everyone was edified from out this video. Short video, hopefully. Lord willing. I want to give another double honors to the apostles and elders in GreatMillstone who have taught me this truth and who rule well. Enough respect and salutations out there to you, Akim. You sincere Akim out there pushing His word in sincerity and in truth. This is the brother, Malachiah. Hopefully everyone was edified. Shalom.